Alright people, I'm putting up something right away and I'm going to ask a question after that.
Chief now chose 3 women and 2 I see only, and he's literally telling her now she can turn around. So she is about to choose her favorite, really. And there's another lady, she can choose her favorite too. Yeah, she has to go. Oh, these are influencers. The guys are influencing them.
When are we going to learn as a collective? Because history obviously has taught us nothing.
And the question I have is, my people, why do we always look for validation from these persons? We are so transparent, we are so open, and we think it is right. You know, the difference between a man who is open, who has no secrets, and the man who has secret is that they are both human beings. They might be of the same age, the same size, the same height, and the rest of them. But the one that has secrets is feared. Not because of anything, but because that is how it is. When people look at you and they still cannot comprehend a lot of things, you earn their respect. They fear you. But Africans have become like that other man who has no secret. Africa has become that other man, and that everything in there is known. That everything is on the lips. That is so open and so happy, and so the arms are always like this. And that is why we have problems in Africa. Because we have no secret. They come to us. Just take a look at what this young man was doing. He was literally like he was making jest of the culture of our people. These are traditions, these are cultures that are held with regard and respect. And just take a look at what he was doing. Now, who brought him there? It will be one of us. With the mind of, okay, just come and get to see what we do. I don't know when we are going to learn that the world do not see us the way we see the world. We are not seen as we should be seen. We are not seen as we see others. If you think it's the way you look at others that you are being looked at, then you should start changing that. Start rewinding. Start changing that mindset right from today. Because that is not the same way you are seen as an African. Is it validation? Like I said, oh, we want them to come see that, oh, what we're doing is the right thing. Or we want them to come see that we have something like this. This is exactly what we did before. And it's that we are not learning. We've done it before. Before they came and colonized us, the first came like that. They want to come and see, and that was how they came in. We welcomed them, we took them into the inner chamber, and they got to see what they shouldn't see. And that is why they could easily devise means. That is why they could easily use psychology on our people, and they got hold of us. And that was the beginning of our problems. And we keep shouting and crying, and we keep making same mistakes. The world is just unfair to our people. Even those groups that you think they are better than the other, They are the same. It is us against the world. I keep saying this and I will keep saying it. It is us against the world. If you are African, wherever you are, I don't care. Whether you're African American or you're African, you British African, you wherever, whatever, as far as you have the same look like I am, it is us against the world. And if we do not on time put our heads together, irrespective of those boundaries that they created, if we do not put our heads together and break those barriers, we will keep living like this. And just imagine how the future will be for our children. There are things you shouldn't expose to people who shouldn't see it. Prior to when they came, they were all scared. Oh, these people are like this. Oh, these people are like that. But now the fear and respect is no more. We are now seen as a non-entity. And all because of all things like this. Because of things like this. That was how they came, and they went with the sculptures we have and everything. They told us that it was idol worshiping. They packed them. Now where are they? They are in their museums, right? They said it was bad. But they exploited us. They went with all those things. They know that they could easily lie to us, they could easily manipulate us, they could easily, I don't get it. Why can't we still learn from the mistake our foreparents made? And when you talk about that, I talk about this one of marrying from, you understand what I mean, right? Another person will tell you, love does not know whatever, love is not whatever. Is it not your mind? You control it. It's what you want that it goes for. And you think it's okay. When you talk about it, they come after you. You get to them, you marry their daughters. Because it's most of the times our men does that a lot. They don't like being with or having the same color as them as wives. Now you go outside. You marry them, you expose yourself to them. At the end, they throw you back to us and go away with the kids. We've had stories like that. It's happening. And we keep making same mistakes we don't learn. And then we keep on our own, giving ourselves reason why we should marry outside our people. This is the life we live as Africans. We claim, but they do not respect us, they do not regard us, but we ourselves do not respect ourselves, because if we respect ourselves, there are things we won't be doing, things like this shouldn't be done. That's what they were doing. Should be like a ritual that should be respected. Right? How many times are they doing their own practices and they invite you? Answer, just answer me. But we invite them to come. Out of what? And look at the gesture that this guy, look at what he was doing. And you go back and tell his people, those people are like this, they're so primitive, they're so like this, but this is our culture. They also have theirs, which they won't even let us know about. But we think we are whatever, we are so open, we open everything. What are your thoughts and opinions? Leave them there in the section. Do not forget to give this video a huge thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share this video with your friends and family, and I'll see you in my next one. Until then, love yourself, love others, stay safe, stay positive. Africans, black people, it is us against the world. Bye.
I'm saying that everything that came into Africa, every people that came into Africa did not come to do Africa any good. Who are you kidding about friends in the world? Damn it, if you want a friend, look in the mirror. Nothing that ever came from the European mind was meant to do anything but facilitate European domination of the world. And I said there's no exception. Now, Africa has always and still is the prize for the whole world. We as a people have always been the world's richest people, culturally rich, mineral rich. We have always been the prize because we have always had and still have something that other people won't, think they can't do without, and don't care to pay for. No one has ever returned any favors to us. As a people, we have always been hospitable to strangers, mostly the wrong strangers. And what we have to understand now is there is no European answer for African problems. Either Africans find a solution to African problems or there is no solution, and if you don't find a solution soon, you go back into slavery. In all this world,